I have the honor of introducing the 2019 champion. He's here today, Mr. Cody Shelley. Cody, how does it feel to be back nearly 2 years later after your championship win?
Well, it's good to be back. I hate that we missed last year, but it's good to gather among our peers and gather among friends that we only see once a year just during this contest. So just excited to see everybody.
This is pretty normal for you because you sell, what, three days a week here?
Yes, ma'am. 3 days a week here at Manheim Dallas. Yes, ma'am.
And what has been your number one feeling over the contest today? Do you say you'd rather be back up there on the block, or it's kind of nice and relaxing to be the champion and the MC here today?
I miss the getting ready to compete, and miss the nerves and just the excitement of getting to compete, but happy that I don't have to worry about anything either. So,
did you have a favorite auctioneer growing up, or a big mentor who helped shape you into the auctioneer that you are today?
Yeah, I had a lot of guys that poured into me. I mean, kind of some of my probably the first person that ever kind of helped out at all would have been John Gary Collins, and closely right after was he was instructed or Casey Enlow was instructed to kind of pick me up because he was done with me for that time. But a good friend of mine, Randy Woodward, we spent countless hours on the phone talking about things that only people who want to be an auctioneer talk about. And I mean, you hear it all the time. I eat, sleep, and breathe it. But I mean, I went to bed every single night listening to the NCHA cutting fraternity and listening to Don Green, Justin Holmberg, and Steve Friskip. So that's just what I did every night.
Right. Well, and it definitely shows. You have a fabulous chant. You're our current reigning champion. You're going to pass the baton over in a little while. Did you start off in the auto industry, or what was your first industry or facet of the auction industry that you started in?
Yeah, I just by age and just kind of when I came into the industry, there was an influx of cars and they were adding lanes at every auto auction, and it just was good timing on my part. But yeah, that's where I started was in the car auction industry, and since then have tried to move into other industries as well. But that's always going to be home for me.
What is the number one piece of advice that you would give to all of the contestants, auctioneers, ringmen, our teams that are competing today?
Just enjoy being here. I've learned every time I've been. My first competition was in Waco. I met people there that then called me 30 days later and offered me jobs. And not just about the jobs, but just the people you meet. You never know. I mean, I can make a phone call if I need anything in the country, whether it be auction related or not. And when you're here competing, have fun because it shows.
We so appreciate you being here. Your 2019 champion, Cody Shelley.